My name is Black, and throughout my language learning journey, I have discovered that the key to mastering a new language lies in expanding one's vocabulary. This book, Memorize New Words, is designed to help learners like you develop effective strategies to learn, retain, and apply new words in daily conversations. With 5 comprehensive chapters, we will explore proven techniques, memory-enhancing exercises, and real-world applications to make your vocabulary growth effortless and enjoyable. Vocabulary is the foundation of communication. Without words, expressing thoughts, emotions, and ideas becomes challenging. This chapter explores why vocabulary matters and how expanding your word bank can enhance communication, comprehension, and confidence. Words serve as tools that shape the way we think and communicate. The more words you know, the more precise and effective your communication becomes. A strong vocabulary improves reading comprehension, writing skills, and verbal fluency. The link between words and thinking. The words we use influence the way we perceive the world. Expanding your vocabulary helps you think more critically and articulate your thoughts clearly. The ability to understand and use a rich set of words enhances problem solving and decision making skills. How vocabulary affects confidence. When you know more words, you feel more confident speaking and writing. This confidence allows you to express yourself more effectively, whether in professional settings, social interactions, or academic discussions. Practical exercise, word journal. Start a notebook where you write down new words, their meanings, and example sentences. Daily reading. Read articles, books, or online content, and highlight unfamiliar words for later review. By the end of this chapter, you will have a clear understanding of why vocabulary expansion is crucial and how it can positively impact your life. Memorizing new words can be overwhelming, but with the right strategies, it becomes easier and more enjoyable. This chapter focuses on effective memorization techniques that help retain words for long-term use. Understanding how memory works. Memory plays a crucial role in language learning. To store words effectively, it's essential to understand how short-term and long-term memory function and how repetition strengthens recall. Mnemonics and visualization association. Link new words to familiar concepts, images, or stories to make them easier to remember. Visualization. Picture a word's meaning through mental imagery or drawing representations of words. Spaced repetition system, SRS. Using spaced repetition helps reinforce memory by reviewing words at increasing intervals. Apps like Anki or Quizlet use SRS to help learners retain vocabulary more efficiently. Practical exercise. Create flashcards. Write words on one side and definitions on the other. Test yourself regularly. Storytelling. Incorporate new words into a short story to reinforce learning. By the end of this chapter, you will have mastered techniques to effectively memorize and recall new words. Memorizing words is not enough. You must know how to use them in sentences. This chapter explores the importance of context in learning new words and how it enhances retention. Why context matters. Words make sense when they are placed within a meaningful setting. Learning words in context improves comprehension and natural usage. Reading and listening for context. Read books and articles. Encountering words in real-life texts reinforces their meanings. Listen to conversations and audiobooks. Hearing words in different settings strengthens understanding. Speaking and writing practice. Use new words daily. Incorporate them into conversations and written exercises. Sentence formation. Practice creating sentences using newly learned vocabulary. Practical exercise, journal writing. Write a daily entry using at least 5 new words. Conversation, partner. Find someone to practice speaking with and use new words in discussion. By the end of this chapter, you will have learned how to use words naturally in conversation and writing. Retention is key to long-term vocabulary development. This chapter explores methods to ensure that newly learned words stay in memory. The forgetting curve. Understanding how and why we forget helps in creating strategies for better retention. Frequent exposure and review are crucial for maintaining vocabulary. Consistent review methods, repetition. Regularly revisit and use words to prevent forgetting. Interactive learning. Engage in games, quizzes, and discussions to reinforce vocabulary. Practical exercise weekly word test. Test yourself on new words learned each week. Mind maps. Create word associations and concept maps to visually connect related words. By the end of this chapter, you will have developed habits for consistently reviewing and retaining vocabulary effectively. Expanding your vocabulary is a lifelong journey. This chapter explores how to keep growing your vocabulary even after formal learning. Exploring different resources, podcasts, and videos. Listen to language-focused content to expose yourself to new words. Diverse reading materials. Read newspapers, novels, and professional articles to encounter varied vocabulary. Engaging with native speakers. Interacting with native speakers and language learners provides real-world practice and exposure to new terms. Practical exercise language challenges. Set monthly goals for learning new words and using them in conversations. Join language communities. Participate in online forums or discussion groups to keep practicing. By the end of this chapter, you will have developed a sustainable approach to continuously expanding your vocabulary. Memorizing new words is not just about learning, it's about applying them in everyday life. With the strategies outlined in this book, you now have the tools to efficiently learn, retain, and use vocabulary in practical situations. Keep practicing, stay curious, and watch your vocabulary grow.